President Biden's trip overseas.
A short time ago, the president coming together with world leaders at the G20 summit for what's known as the family photo. There it is. This a day after Biden, only the second Catholic president in U.S. history, holding a historic meeting with Pope Francis.
Biden also met with French President Emmanuel Macron on Friday for their first face-to-face meeting since the nuclear sub-diplomatic spat. And ABC's chief White House correspondent Cecilia Vega is in Rome this morning with a look at what lies ahead for the president in the coming hours. Cecilia, good morning.
Hey, Gio, good morning to you. The real work for President Biden starts right now here this morning in Rome. These meetings are underway as we speak, and his must-do list this morning: convince these allies that America is back and is a steady and reliable partner. This morning, President Biden on the world stage ahead of high-stakes meetings in Rome. Leaders of the world's most powerful countries gathering for the G20, kicking off the summit with a group photo. On the agenda, the president sitting down with allies, hoping to find solutions to the global supply chain crisis that is making goods scarce and driving up prices back home. He's also looking for countries to agree to a sweeping international tax overhaul, cracking down on companies that dodge taxes by shifting profits abroad. But so much of this trip aimed at making nice with allies, especially in the wake of that chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan. And this morning, the relationship with America's oldest ally is back on track. In front of the cameras, President Biden and France's Emmanuel Macron arm in arm and laughing it off. A stark contrast to last month, when France was so furious that the White House teamed up with Australia on a nuclear-powered submarine deal, they recalled their ambassador. President Biden now conceding it could have been handled better.
What we did was clumsy. It was not done with a lot of grace. I was under the impression that France had been informed long before that the deal was not coming through. I honest to God did not know you had not.
The president also spending 90 minutes, longer than expected, in a closed-door meeting with Pope Francis. The two leaders who have known each other for years, exchanging gifts, laughing, and deep in conversation.
You are the most significant warrior for peace I've ever met.
The White House calling the sit-down deeply personal for America's second Catholic president. It also sends a strong message to Catholics around the world. The president telling reporters Pope Francis gave him a vote of support on a controversial effort by conservative U.S. bishops back home to deny communion to politicians like this president who support abortion rights.
Mr. President, did the issue of abortion come up at all?
No, it didn't. It came up, we just talked about the fact that he was happy I was a good Catholic and I should keep receiving communion.
You said that you should keep receiving communion.
Yes.
Now, that was a very important statement there. It's important to note that that is President Biden's version of what happened in that meeting. The Vatican isn't confirming it. They're saying this was a private meeting between these two men. As for today, Gio, so many big issues on the agenda. They're going to be talking about Iran's nuclear program. Also, this demand for oil. You've been talking about this so much in your reporting that is driving up gas prices around the country. Two big names to note who are not here, notably absent China and Russia. President Biden not able to sit down face-to-face with these two adversaries.
And Cecilia, hanging over this trip is the president's stalled domestic agenda here at home. This is not what the White House wanted.
Exactly not what the White House wanted. And publicly, they're trying to downplay this. They say, look, these countries, allies that the president is talking about, they've got messy politics at home. They understand how hard it is to have your own version of domestic agenda, messy politics. What we can tell you right now, progressives are signaling back at home that they could be making some progress. They're still finalizing the language of that bill. They say they could be having something ready in a couple of days, Stephanie. But right now, the president, he's here without that signed legislation. He really wanted that.
And we know you'll be following the president every step of the way. Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.